Hey guys, welcome back to ProductNation, and in this video, as per your request from the Samsung versus Xiaomi video, we took the electric skateboard and did a proper review with it. We also had a professional skateboard and skateboarding coach review the board with us, and we'll basically let you know everything you need to know before you get an electric skateboard.
Hello, my name is El. My full name is Alfian, and I'm very excited today to try this electric skateboard. I never tried before, so I want to try it. Is it true you can ride it without learning how to skate? So we're gonna try it and see how.
So let's get started. So let's just start by talking about all of the specifications of the board that I own. The electric skateboard that I have is the Ownboard W1S. So unfortunately, we don't have an actual unboxing for this because I bought this personally and I don't have the contents of the box or the box anymore. But what you get inside the box is the completely assembled board. You get the remote control with the micro USB cable. You get an extra grip tape for the board in case you need to swap it out or it gets damaged. The board itself has its very own power brick and adapter, which is quite hefty, not very heavy, but it's kind of big. So turning on the board and the controller is a pretty straightforward and easy step. You just press a button on the board and then you hold down the power button on the controller and they're gonna link up immediately. As soon as the controller is linked to the board, the blinking on the board, the red light will stop and it says that the connection is established. After that, if you click the little module icon on the controller, you can navigate through the different speeds. You have 3 different speeds, which is the beginner mode, the intermediate mode, and then the expert mode. For the beginner mode is 20 kilometers per hour, the intermediate mode is 30 kilometers per hour, while the expert mode, which is what I use all the time, is 40 kilometers per hour. Now the speeds aren't exactly as they say on the sheet, obviously, because this depends on your weight and also what kind of road you're going on. So having a stronger motor and a motor that's able to output 40 kilometers per hour does not really mean you use it at 40, more like it'll be able to withstand that resistance and you'll be able to move at a consistent speed. You don't have to throttle it fully, but you can go up to 40 kilometers per hour on a plain surface. So just a quick advice, anytime, even before we talk about anything else, you're riding this board, remember to wear a helmet. The reason in the video we weren't wearing a helmet is because we're in a park and it's kind of safe, you're not going to get hit by cars. But if you see the later parts of the video, I'm riding on the highway, I'm going in between cars and stuff. This is not safe at all if you don't have a helmet. Be sure to wear a helmet because that's very important. Even if you're being safe, you never know a car is being safe or not and they don't see you, you might get hit, better have a helmet on. As far as the build of the board goes, it's pretty hefty and pretty strongly built. The deck itself is made out of 2 layers bamboo, 6 layers maple. It's a 38-inch to 9.05-inch size dimensional thing, and also it has a very nice flex design, which means you can jump on it, maneuver on it pretty easily. The bend on it, the flex on it is very nice. It also comes with 85A highly elastic PU wheels. The motor on this is a 250 watt dual brushless motor. The performance of the motor for me has been great. I've been riding this for about 6-7 months now. No issue whatsoever, never had any noise coming out of it. It isn't noisy at all. Never had any stutter, never had any disconnection issues. It was fairly good in terms of performance, actually perfect in terms of performance this entire 6 to 7 months. Now this is very important to note because a lot of people are going to ask, is this waterproof or water resistant? I spoke to the company that sold this to me itself, which is My Electric Skateboards. You guys should check them out there in the description. If you wish to purchase this board, that's definitely the best way to get it here in Malaysia. I messaged them on Facebook asking about that specifically. If the floor is wet already and it isn't drizzling, is it safe? Well, the answer to that is very simple. Probably shouldn't be riding the board because the floor is slippery. You're not really sure about how it's going to perform on a slippery road. It's not a risk worth taking, to be honest. Now, with that being said, I've done it. I've ridden on the wet road many times when it's drizzling outside and raining. Definitely don't ride the board. I wouldn't do that either because you're gonna damage the board 100%. Water damage is not covered by warranty or whatever because it's not supposed to be waterproof. At the bottom of the board where you do charge it, there's a little waterproofing flap there, but it's not good enough to keep out water long term, so definitely don't do that. Don't go into like really deep puddles. If you go over tiny little puddles, you should be fine, but it's not waterproof. Just keep that in mind. Another thing I really like about the board, which is probably one of the safest things about the board, is the braking option. The brakes on this are very good, very precise, and the dampening on it is absolutely brilliant. The braking on this is absolutely brilliant. You don't feel a jerk when you brake, or it's not immediate and sudden that makes you fly off the board. It's very gradual depending on how you throttle it. Like I said, the throttling on this is everything. It makes or breaks how a board works. Now, when it comes to the price, that's where it kind of makes or breaks it for a a lot of people, if you're planning to travel without having to pay for grab cars, without having to pay for buses, without having that inconvenience of waiting in line or booking and spending money on stuff, the electric skateboard is obviously the way to go. It's portable, you can take it on the train. As you guys have seen in the video, I've just put it up against the thing, I don't have to hold it. It's 7 kg, so it gets a bit heavy, but if you put it down, it's quite easy to deal with that. So the convenience offered by an electric skateboard is amazing. For someone like me who doesn't want to buy a car, who doesn't want to buy a bike or pay for public transport, this is definitely the move. I get to work on time now and a lot easier now than I did before, and I'm not as tired because of this. The convenience is just brilliant. This is the one with the replaceable motors, so that price is a bit more expensive, but I definitely think this one is way more worth it than the non-replaceable ones, just because anything goes wrong, I can repair it whenever I need to. So that's the price on it, and it's a one-time investment, not too expensive. The boosted boards, for example, would cost you anywhere up to 5,000 ringgit, which is super expensive. So the Ownboard is a pretty decent brand when it comes to electric skateboards. All right, so that's about it, guys. That's the end of our video. This was a skating test between a traditional skateboard and an electric skateboard. We really hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for having us with you, El. It was a lot of fun shooting with you.
Yeah, me too. I'm having a lot of fun, man.
Yeah.
I'm loving it. This is I just want to say thank you. It's my first experience.
We're going to be linking everyone's links in the description, as well as El's channel, where you can check out all of his Instagram and social, where he teaches you how to ride electric skateboards, regular skateboards, not electric skateboards. So that's about it, guys. A one-time investment for you to be able to have fun, travel to work or wherever you want to go, university, whatever it is. It's a really great experience to ride the board itself. If you have friends with it, it's actually a lot of fun. It feels really freeing. There's no handles or anything. You just feel like you're flying through it. Definitely worth checking out if you guys have the time. If you guys are interested in it, we're going to be linking the store I bought it from in the description. Everything is going to be down there if you guys are interested in purchasing the board. You can talk to those guys over at Facebook as well. They respond pretty quickly. They're a very fun and supportive team. They'll guide you through which one makes more sense for you, as they did for me. They're different boards for different people with different requirements, so they're going to run you through all of that. Really great stuff. Check that out in the description. Thank you guys for watching. Really hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and do consider subscribing for more content just like this, and we'll see you again in the next video.